I am going to show you how quickly and easily you can create a dashboard in Displayr. The first thing we are going to do is bring in some raw data from a survey about burger restaurants. We will start by creating a summary slide, looking at some KPIs. Displayr shows the data on the left. We can create tables by dragging them across. We'll drag across our brand health data. Let's start by creating a filter and filtering this data to look at the last quarter. I'll click Filter over here, set the period, and call it Current Quarter. As you can see, if you look at the footer of the table, the filter's been applied. From a layout perspective, Displayr is very much like PowerPoint. For example, you can easily create shapes like this rectangle. You can duplicate and rearrange things so that they snap into place. Next, let's add some data onto this dashboard. I'll make it a gauge. I will hook the gauge up to the brand health table I just created. Now I'm going to resize it so that it fits in the box. You can add a text box as well. Let's call this Aided Awareness. We can change the sizing and bold it. Next, we'll duplicate this. A key element of how Displayr works is that once you have created something, you can duplicate it and modify it. Now we'll switch the row to Consider and rename the title accordingly. We can save even more time by selecting both of these charts and duplicating them. This table is still important for populating the visualizations that I have on this page, but it's kind of in the way at the moment. So I'm just going to move it out of the way, and I'll hide it so it's not visible when the dashboard is published. Now, let's show off the data. Let's make this one down here show last month. And for this last one, let's do something different. What should we change it to? Let's go with a chicken, because chickens are funny. Of course, you can use your own custom shapes, such as logos and pack shots. Right, let's add a 3-month rolling average as well. We'll create a new page. Now you can see that I've taken the column percentage instead of the row percentage, and that doesn't look quite right, so I'm going to swap it around like so. That looks better. This time, I'm going to add a line chart. I'm going to use the crosstabs that we made earlier as the data source. Now let's add the moving average and take a look. Let's do what I did before and hide this table so that it doesn't show when this dashboard is published. Now we can duplicate this whole page and modify it to use new data. Same table as before, just change over the variable. Oof, now that's practically unreadable. Looks like we need to use small multiples instead. Now that's a lot better. I'm going to create some filters. Now I'm ready to publish this as a dashboard. Note that the chicken is at 39%. I'll filter this and we will see it change. You will see this is at 49% when I filter to people aged 15 to 18. Again, if I apply a filter to this chart, it'll change once again. If the viewer wants to add this to PowerPoint, that's easy. It comes through looking exactly the same. And as you can tell, the filters have been applied. Similarly, if they want to export this to Excel, they can. In a few quick minutes, we've built a great little dashboard. Now, if this is the type of analysis and reporting that you want to do, then book a demo with one of our experienced researchers today. We'll tailor the demo exclusively for you. Just pick a time that works for you, and you'll have your very own free session with a Displayr expert.